Christmas, happy holiday.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Happy holiday.
Ooh, yeah. We've been waiting all year for this night, when the snow is glistening on the trees outside, and all the stockings are hung by the fireside, waiting for Santa to arrive, and all the love will show, 'cause everybody knows it's Christmas time, and all the kids will see the gifts under the tree. It's the best time of year for the family.
It's a wonderful feeling.
Hey, yeah, yeah.
The moon from the floor to the ceiling.
It's that time of year. Christmas time is here, and with the blessings from above, God sends you His love, and everything
one but me is in love. Santa, can you hear me? I signed my letter that I sealed with a kiss. I sent it off and just said this: I know exactly what I want this year. Santa, can you hear me? I want my baby, baby. I want someone to love me, someone to hold. Maybe, maybe you'll be all my home in a big red bowl. Santa, can you hear me? I have been so good this year, and all I want is one thing. Tell me my true love is here. He's all I want, just for me. Underneath my Christmas tree, I'll be waiting here. Santa, that's my only wish this year. Oh yeah, Christmas Eve, I just can't sleep. Would I be wrong for taking a peek? 'Cause I heard that you're coming to town. Santa, can you hear me? Yeah, I really hope that you're on your way with something special for me and your sleigh. Oh, please make my wish come true. Santa, can you hear me? I want my baby, baby. I want someone to love me, someone to hold. Maybe, maybe we'll be all alone under the mistletoe. Santa, can you hear me? I have been so good this year. All I want is one thing. Tell me my true love is here. He's all I want, just for me. Underneath my Christmas tree, I'll be waiting here. Santa, that's my only wish this year. I hope my letter reaches you in time. Oh yeah, bring me love I can call on mine. Oh yeah, 'cause I have been so good this year. Yeah. Oh, can't be alone under mistletoe. He's all I want in a big red bowl. Santa, can you hear me? I have been so good this year, and all I want is one thing. Tell me my true love is near.
Hi everyone, it's me, Aurora a lot more. Thank you for being here and thank you for supporting our show. Now, this show is actually a little bit more extra. As you can see, I actually wore nails because I was not going to be caught dead in the show without nails. All right, so the reason why I say this one's actually really special is because it's our 3rd year anniversary for the Winter Wonderland fundraiser. Now, our producer, DJ Pocket, now if you don't know, he is the Imperial Crown Prince for life, forever, till he passes away. He will always be this prince. So he got together with the Imperial Court System of the entire United States and decided to put on a show to raise money for 2 organizations. This time around, the 2 organizations is Wind Youth Services as well as the Gender Health Center here in Sacramento. Now, Wind Youth Services provides kind of like opportunities and resources for homeless youth. So regardless of their gender identity, their sexuality, or even their sobriety status, they provide services for these homeless youth. Now, the Gender Health Center also helps the LGBT community. However, they help anybody who comes into the center, but it is run by POC and trans folks. So it is absolutely amazing. They do absolutely amazing work here in Sacramento. So we are so excited to have this event to raise money for them. Now, if you don't know what CGNIE or the Imperial Court System is, it is the 2nd largest LGBTQ plus organization in the entire world. So it sounds like glitz and glams because it's a court and like you would think duchesses, princesses, queens, emperors, and it is, because it's royalty at its best. However, it is all nonprofit, and it is all to raise money for charity. So absolutely amazing. I am so grateful to be part of this show. So thank you again for being here. And if you want to donate to this amazing cause, all the information will be right here. It is going to be just those links, since like I said, all the monies that we raised today are actually going to those two organizations. We won't be keeping any of the money. It's going all to charity. So the more you pay, the more we can send out. So please, 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 if you can, go ahead and do that. All right, so now that I went ahead and gave you all that spiel, let's go ahead and check to see who our first performer is. And I wrote it down because these names are so long, you guys. Like, they all have so many titles that for somebody who's not part of the court system, y'all, it's a lot. Sounds absolutely gorgeous, but trying to remember all these names is hard. So I wrote them all down. So if I look down, I'm sorry. It's just because I don't want to mess up your titles, because I don't want to be shunned, okay? I don't want to be shunned. All right. So let's go ahead and introduce our first performer. He is Emperor 46 for CGNIE, Imperial Court of Sacramento. His name is Ashton M. Principal.
Oh my God, it's here, this awful time of year. How I hate the snow is falling, wealthy neighbors bragging about the gifts they're getting. They say, let me see your gifts now, your daddy came my clothes again. And then I had a revelation, this is my chance to sew their lips clean shut with fear. Because this Christmas, I'll burn it to the ground. This Christmas, Santa's skipping town. This Christmas, everything will change when they see the flames. This Christmas day, Christmas lights alive, lighting up the night. Meanwhile, I'm inside my room, conniving through the cheer and laughter that resumes. Tonight, I have to do it right now. So I will strike when all's asleep and creep sneaking through your chimney. Saint Nick is gone for now. Up on the housetop, gifts are mine. Kiss your Christmas tree goodbye. Because this Christmas, I'll burn it to the ground. This Christmas, Santa's skipping town. This Christmas, everything will change when they see the flames. This Christmas day. Oh, make fun of me, will you? Well, I'll show you what true misery feels like. You see, as my idol once said, everything burns. Hey, everyone, look outside your window. I have a surprise for you. Imagine this, 1,000 gifts and 16 trees all laying a heap in a cul-de-sac. I strike my match and I trace the trail of gasoline. I'm ending the game with a crying shame. Because this Christmas, I'll burn it to the ground. This Christmas, Santa's skipping town. This Christmas, everything will change when they see the flames. This Christmas day.
Thank you, Ashton. Now, just so you guys are aware, I'm pretty sure you guys are going to get tired of hearing me say this. This is a fundraiser. So we are trying to raise funds for the WIND Youth Services and the Gender Health Center here in Sacramento. So we do have the links appropriate along the bottom of the videos. Go ahead and use them. Now, if you will see, there's only one Venmo for the Imperial Court CGNIE, and then the other ones are Vacavilles. We're going to combine both of them. They don't have a Cash App or PayPal, so we're going to go ahead and use ours to combine all the monies, so it gives more opportunities for y'all to donate. Because if y'all got Cash App and y'all don't got the Venmo, send us it. We're going to make it easy for y'all to send us some money. That's what we're trying to say, okay? So send the money, please, so we can send as much money out to these charities. All right, so now you guys are going to excuse me. Like I said, these names are really, really long, and it's very hard because I'm dumb. It's really hard for me to remember all of these, so I'm just going to go ahead and read it off this, because the last thing I need is to be excommunicated from Earth because I messed up some royalty's name, okay? So let me go ahead and just read this to make sure that I got it correct. So our next performer, she is Ms. Royal Gay 2019 for the Royal Grand Ducal Council of Alameda and Contra Counties in California. So let's go ahead and give it up for Miss Scarlet Sky. Thank you, Scarlett. And as you can see, I too decided to go with all red theme. Totally forgot to say that, huh? Happy holidays, everybody. Where's my mind? Happy holidays. And if you are with your family, tell everybody hello. And if you do not have a family that you went home to this time because of Miss Aurora, as part of our family, happy holidays. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and keep the performances going. Now, again, I apologize that I'm reading. Normally I'll remember everybody's names, but just because I want to make sure that these titles are correct so that everybody is informed where they are coming from and how much work they do for their communities, I want to make sure that I'm saying them correctly. Okay, so our next performer, she is Miss Absolute Empress 52 for the Imperial Founding Mother Court of San Francisco, California. Let's go ahead and give it up for Mercedes Monroe.
Sit in a big white room alone, till my head back, feel the tears fall down. Close my eyes to see in the dark. I feel young, broken, so scared. Ooh, I don't wanna be here anymore. I wanna be somewhere else, normal and free, like I used to be. Little old me. I'm going crazy. I'm losing my mind. I'm going crazy in this big white room of mine. I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy in this big white room of mine. Sitting in a big white room alone, close the door, don't want the pain to come in. No, I clench my fist and try to stay strong. I cry, I feel sick, my heart's beating, beating, out of control. Can I run faster than you? I wanna feel my body again, feel the wind in my hair. But I have to stay in this big white room, 'cause no one else cares. No, 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 no. I'm going crazy, yeah. I'm losing my mind. I'm going crazy in this big white room of mine. I'm going crazy. I'm losing my mind. I'm going crazy in this big white room of mine. Everybody's looking at me. Everybody's staring at me. What do I do now? Smile, yeah, yeah. Everybody's looking at me. Everybody's staring at me. What do I do now? Smile, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. crazy. I'm losing my mind. I'm going crazy in this big wide room of mine.
Thank you, Mercedes. So close yet so far. It's amazing how you're, 87 miles away, but we can go because we're all locked in. California is locked down once again. But it's fine. You know what? Social distancing, and we can still put on a show and have a good time. With that being said, go ahead and please, if you can, give us some money. Give us some money so that we can donate to these great causes. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and introduce our next performer. Now, she might not be crowned royalty, but she is royalty nonetheless. She is one of our in-house performers for Pride Night Vacaville, and she is absolutely stunning. Let's go ahead and give it up for Miss Alexia.
Yo te di todo mi amor y más, y tú no reconoces ni lo que es amar. Yo me puse dispuesta a tus pies y tan solo con 3 besos me apagaba, pero ahora si una vez dije que te amaba, ay me arrepiento. No sé lo que pensé, estaba loca. Si una vez dije que te amaba y que por ti la vida daba. Si una vez dije que te amaba, no lo vuelvo a hacer. Ese error es cosa de ayer. Arrepentirás. Yo me puse dispuesta a tus pies y tan solo con 3 besos me has pagado, pero ahora si una vez dije que te amaba, hoy me arrepiento. Si una vez dije que te amaba, no sé lo que pensé, estaba loca. Si una vez dije que te amaba y que por ti la vida daba. Si una vez dije que te amaba, no lo vuelvo a hacer. Ese error es cosa de ayer. Si una vez dije que te amaba y que por ti la vida daba. Si una vez dije que te amaba, no lo vuelvo a hacer. Ese error es cosa de ayer.
Thank you, Miss Alexia. Okay, so just reminder, I'm going to keep reminding you guys, this is a fundraiser. So any money that we raise is going directly to those 2 organizations. So if you can, please do. If you like the performers, please tip them. If you don't like the performers, tip them. Whatever it is, tip them. If you think I'm annoying, tip me. Just tip. We want the tip. The whole tip. Okay? Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and introduce our next performer. Now, that was a really good segue for our next performer because we have an emperor this time, okay? So let's go ahead and introduce our next performer, like I already said. He is Emperor 12 of the Imperial Court of Massachusetts. Let's give it up for Zach Mansfield, Yated Wood. Thank you, Zach. Now, I'm going to take a moment because that made me a little thirsty. You know, because we want the tip, but from Zach, we want the whole thing. All right, all jokes aside, let's go ahead and move on to our next performer. Now, I've had the pleasure of performing with this next performer multiple times. Sweetest person I've ever met in my entire life. He is the current reigning Emperor 47 for CGNIE, the Imperial Court System here in Sacramento. Let's go ahead and give it up for Ben Flicker. Thank you, Ben. Okay, so again, sweetest person I know. So I hope you guys tipped, and I hope you guys are giving some money so that we can raise funds for these two organizations. Okay, so now our next performer, another person that I actually know very well. She is my sister from another mister. She is my brother from another mother. She is everything to me because she is my co-host. No, I'm not saying that just because she's my co-host. She genuinely is absolutely amazing. She is Ms. Gay Sacramento 2018, and she's going to be showing us one of her performances tonight as well. So let's go ahead and give it up for Miss Apple Adams.
Oh, hi there. I didn't see you there for a second. I'm famed Tamagotchi researcher Apple Adams. Boy, it's been quite a year, hasn't it? 2020. It's been months and months and years and hours and minutes, and time doesn't make sense anymore, so fuck it. Let's have some holiday cheer. Now I know what you're wondering. Apple, what's seasonal depression? It's depression that happens seasonally. You're welcome. Seasonal depression is also referred to as seasonal affective disorder, or SAD. SAD. That's fucking adorable. Seasonal depression tends to hit towards the end of the year, specifically more towards winter, when there's less sunlight and your body is absorbing less vitamin D. Now, you may not know this, but seasonal depression is a lot more common than you'd think. For example, did you know that seasonal depression affects more than 5% of the United States population? That's a whole lot of fucking people. And did you know that women are diagnosed with seasonal depression 4 times more than men? Is anyone really all that surprised? It can generate itself in a lot of ways. You can find yourself stuck at home. You can find yourself having a hard time getting out of bed or doing tasks you otherwise can figure out pretty quickly. It might even look something like this.
Each other's mail. Now take this letter, for instance. It's addressed to Ricky and it's from the War Department. Now I'm curious.
She's been going through some times. Seasonal depression also tends to show itself in many other forms, such as an increased craving for carbohydrates, weight gain, and increased appetite. That's just winter, right? Now, like your standard depression symptoms, it's not always easy to find a cure. Now, thankfully, there are multiple treatments you can utilize to stave off seasonal depression, such as light therapy.
Boy howdy, this light in my face feels incredible. It was definitely worth $45 on Amazon.
And of course, as with all mental illnesses, nothing beats a good therapist. I've had mine on overdrive this season. Literally every other week I'm just like, childhood trauma, I don't like going outside. And she's just like, cha-ching, motherfucker! You know, my favorite thing about seasonal depression is when people come up to you and they say, hey, why are you such a Grinch? And you look them right in the eye and you go, if you find yourself in a situation where you've experienced a pattern of seasonal depression over the last 2 years, you might want to consider talking to a doctor about it. Trust me, there's a lot of places in the area that are willing to help you out. They'll take your insurance, and if you don't got it, there's a lot of people who will work on a sliding scale to make sure that you get exactly what you need up in the brain dome. Trust me, I'm broke as hell, and if I can get therapy, you can. The whole idea is you want to find mindfulness. You want to ground yourself in a healthier mindset. Remember, the goal isn't to get rid of this. The goal is to make it manageable until you can get some more sunlight, which is typically going to be around February or March. God, I really look beautiful. Like Mariah Carey who? I told Billy I wanted Uma Thurman, Poison Ivy in the front, and like Julie Newmar, Catwoman in the back. So you get like this little whoo, and then you get these little, it's like if Scary Spice and Ginger Spice could have a baby. Spice. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope that illuminated the topic of seasonal affective disorder, SAD. Oh, cookies are done. Ooh. Oh, so hot. Look at that. Well, aren't they beautiful? They should be. I spent $5 on a 12-pack at Bel Air. Happy holidays. Fuck Trump.
Thank you, Apple. Cheers, bitch, because I know you got some work to do after I'm done. Cannot wait to see you whenever we are allowed to. Until then, let's raise some money. Okay. All jokes aside, I just want to say that I am so honored to have been one of the hosts for this show, considering it is the 3rd year anniversary for Winter Wonderland. However, Pride Night Vacaville is also having an anniversary coming up. We are also having our 3rd year anniversary, so keep your eyes peeled for information on that. Other than that, I kind of want to leave you guys with a little bit of information. So I'm not sure if a lot of you know what the court system actually is. There's an amazing documentary on Amazon Prime called 50 Years of Fabulous, because the court system is fabulous, where it kind of documents what the court system is. And it goes through, you know, like the court system in the entire United States and what they do, how they function, and how pretty much it came about. So if you really want to know more about what the court system is and what they do for all these nonprofits all over the world, and specifically here in the United States, specifically for the LGBTQ+ community, I highly suggest it. They also have a website called 50yearsoffab.com. Check it out. So much information out there that so many people I don't think know, which is really nice to have, especially if you want to go to fabulous events like theirs, because let me tell you, they go out, honey. They have the jewels, the crowns, the gowns, the hair, everything gorgeous. So definitely check it out. Until then, that is it for me. I am going to hand it over to my co-host, Miss Apple Adams, and I will see you another time. Adios!
The bars were to the gay civil rights movement, what the churches were to the black civil rights movement.
After his election, he said that no one will run for office in San Francisco ever again without first knocking on the door of the gay community.
What do we need? When do we need it? Now!
In those early dark years of AIDS, the only thing we had were each other.
Every night a week, they were fundraising. They were selling junk, they were auctioning.
I want to run so I can continue the legacy of the Imperial Court.
I'm proud to be part of this. Anybody that's in there is proud to be part of this.
United we stand, or divided they'll catch us one by one.
Thanks, Aurora. Hi guys, it's me, Miss Gay Sacramento 2018 Apple Adams, and I'm thrilled to be a part of this charity event tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, as stated earlier, all of our donations tonight will be made public later on. You can continue to donate to our fabulous charity event via the links which are here, somewhere on this screen. While I'm talking and while others are performing, you can donate your money. And it's all going to go to a lot of fabulous charities, which we'll talk about here in a little bit. But ladies and gentlemen, coming up next to the stage is a wonderful entertainer. She is Empress 29 and 31 of the Imperial Court of New York. Please put your hands together for Madison Mansfield.
No report on Christmas would be complete without a description of how one Hollywood family spends this holiday. So now, let us all hop on our imaginary sleigh and whisk away to the home of one of America's foremost actresses, Miss Joan Crawford.
We're so very happy to have you with us, George. This is my daughter, Christina.
Hello, everybody.
And my son, Christopher.
Hello.
And might I say to all of our listeners, they're beautifully behaved.
Thank you, George. I feel that discipline mixed with love is such a good recipe.
Miss Crawford, could you tell us what will happen after we leave you this evening?
Well, the children and I will probably sit and watch the Christmas tree lights, and then later we'll welcome some of the children's friends to help us sing Christmas carols.
And surely you'll finish up by reading "'Twas the Night Before Christmas"?
No Christmas Eve would be complete without that.
Well, as a Christmas present to our listeners, would all of you like to say the last two lines?
And I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight, Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
And good night to you, Miss Crawford, and thank you for allowing all of us to share your Christmas Eve.
And thank you, George, and Merry Christmas to you and to all your listeners.
I'll have a blue Christmas without you. I'll be so blue thinking about you. Decorations of red on a green Christmas tree won't be the same if you're not here with me.
Christopher, damn it!
And when those blue snowflakes start falling, and when those blue memories start calling, you'll be doing alright with your Christmas of white. But I'll have a blue, blue, blue Christmas.
Tina! Tina! Bring me the axe!
On a green Christmas tree won't mean anything if you're not here with me. I'll have a blue Christmas, that's certain. And when that blue heartache starts hurting, you'll be doing alright with your Christmas of white. But I have a blue, blue Christmas.
Christopher, damn it!
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up one more time for Madison Mansfield. Ladies and gentlemen, I miss you guys so much. I cannot wait to see you guys again. With any luck, we're going to be back together in March. But until then, fingers crossed and hope that things can be open soon. Because a lot of local venues, such as your gay nightclubs and your mom and pop stores, are aching to be open again. So let's go ahead and say fuck you to the coronavirus. Get better so we can start shopping and drinking again. How about that? Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next to the stage is the Princess of La Maison de Monroe and guardian to the garnet flamed spirit of the Phoenix Empress of San Francisco, California. Give it up for Paju Monroe!
Machine when I do it. I'll be catching fire, gasoline when I do it. Just 'cause you're packing, whoop down sound. That don't mean I'm ever gonna take it live now, baby. You're the man, but I get the power you make.
Who got the power? Hold up! Who got the power? Who got the power?
Don't be fooled again. Your hands up in the arms of an animal. Get you thinking that I'm innocent, but wait till I get you home. If you don't, baby, you should know I'm the one who's in control. Motorbike, 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 bike, 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 bike. You're the man, but I got the power. You make rain, but I'll make it shower. You should know I'm the one who's in control. I'm in control now. I let you come take the wheel, long as you don't forget. You're the man, but I got the power. You make rain, I'll make it shower. You should know I'm the one who's in control. I let you come take the wheel, long as you don't forget. Motorbike, 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 bike, 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 whoop.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Paju Monroe. Are we having a great time tonight? I sure hope so. I've been drinking since 5. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next to the stage is a fabulous entertainer, I've been told. It's digital drag. I haven't seen everybody here, but I'm pretty sure if they've got makeup on and a fabulous hairstyle, they're probably a good performer too. So, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next to the stage is the Rose Empress 61 for the Rose Court of Portland, Oregon. Please put your hands together for genuine, surreal beauty.
I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. Only a hippopotamus will do. Don't want a doll, no dinky tinker toy. I want a hippopotamus to play with and enjoy. I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. I don't think Santa Claus will mind you. He won't have to use a dirty chimney flue. Just bring him through the front door, that's the easy thing to do. I can see me now on Christmas morning creeping down the stairs. Oh, what joy and what surprise when I open up my eyes to see a hippo hero standing there. I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. Only a hippopotamus will do. No crocodiles, no rhinoceroses. I only like hippopotamuses, and hippopotamuses like me too. Mom says the hippo would eat me up, but then teacher says a hippo is a vegetarian. There's lots of room for him in our two-car garage. I'd feed him there and wash him there and give him his massage. I can see me now on Christmas morning creeping down the stairs. Oh, what joy and what surprise when I open up my eyes to see a know, standing there. I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. Only a hippopotamus will do. No crocodiles or rhinoceroses. I only like hippopotamuses, and hippopotamuses like me too.
And that was Genuine Surreal Beauté. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're enjoying this show so far. And if you are enjoying the show, please give till it hurts, until it absolutely squeezes your bank accounts dry. If you want to donate, you can find pretty much every link to do so right about here, maybe right about here, sometimes right here, but generally about here. Usually I would say to donate to me because I have car payments and I would like to get rid of this awful clown car. But not tonight. Tonight is all about the less fortunate, people in need, people who aren't a bunch of men wearing wigs. So the people in wigs are performing for them. Love. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next to the stage is, fabulous, a Pride Night Vacaville regular and one of my dear friends in drag. I think they are phenomenal. They're hilarious. They've been in the beat for a minute. I believe it's been about 10 years now. They are hilarious. They are fabulous. They are one of the nicest queens you will ever meet. Give it up for the lovely Ling Ling.
The snow glows white on the mountain tonight, not a footprint to be seen. A kingdom of isolation, and it looks like I'm the queen. The wind is howling like this swirling storm inside. Couldn't keep it in, heaven knows I tried. Don't let them in, don't let them see. Be the good girl you always have to be. Conceal, don't feel, don't let them know. Well, now they know. Let it go, let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Let it go, let it go. Turn away and slam the door. I don't care what they're going to say. Let the storm rage on. The cold never bothered me anyway. It's funny how some distance makes everything seem small. And the fears that once controlled me can't get to me at all. It's time to see what I can do to test the limits and break through. No right, no wrong, no rules for me. I'm free. Let it go, let it go. I am one with the wind and sky. Let it go, let it go. You'll never see me cry. Here I stand, here I stay. Let the storm rage on.
And that was Ling Ling, ladies and gentlemen. Aren't they fabulous? Aren't they wonderful? Aren't they the cutest? I'm kidding, I'm the cutest. Look at me, I'm like an anime character come to life. Ladies and gentlemen, speaking of Nevada-origined drag queens, drag queens who have come from Nevada. There we go, found it. Ladies and gentlemen, speaking of Nevada drag queens, our next entertainer is not just a Nevada drag queen, she is the mother of dragons. She is Empress 40 for the Silver Dollar Court of Reno, Nevada. She is gorgeous, she is an icon, she's dripping in jewels. Please give it up for Hope Jewel Halston.
If you love me, say it in the morning, not just in the evening. Only when you want my body, want my body. Sweet little white lies, your sweet little white lies leave a bad taste in my mouth. Your taste in my mouth. Come on, queen in the nighttime, black dress with the white wine, mess it up, watch it fall down. When you watch it fall down, you tell me I'm a real one, I'm the right one, but only when you're on one. You tell me that you need me, you wanna see me, but only when you want some, yeah. If you love me, say it in the morning, not just in the evening. Only when you want my body, want my body. Baby, love me like you mean it, not just in the evening. Only when you want my body, want my body. Hands cover my neck, hold tight cause you're obsessed. Come get it in when you're out, get it in when you're out. Go down in the dim light, you love it cause it's so tight, so you better lock it down. You know you better lock it down. You tell me I'm a real one, I'm the right one, but only when you're on one. You tell me that you need me, you wanna see me, but only when you want some, yeah. If you love me, say it in the morning, not just in the evening. Only when you want my body, want my body. Baby, love me like you mean it, not just in the evening. Only when you want my body, want my body. Sweet little white lies leave a bad taste in my mouth. Oh, yeah. If you say it more, say it just in the evening. Only when you want my body, want my body. Baby, love me like you mean it, not just in the evening, not just when you want my body, yeah.
And ladies and gentlemen, that was Hope Jewel Halston. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're having a great time tonight. I certainly am. I'm not drinking as much as I used to. I decided to just have myself a light glass, but so far, so good. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I do want to remind you that this is, in fact, a charity event. And so we are donating our time, our resources, in hopes that you'll give money to support the CGNIE. What's the CGNIE? Good question. I got an answer for you. I don't remember this stuff, so I typed it out. Here we go. The Imperial Court System is one of the oldest and second largest LGBTQ+ organizations in the world, and it's essentially a group of non-profit organizations all across the country that operate individually to create their own community fundraisers all year long to benefit different local charities or organizations of their choosing. CGNIE, the Court of the Great Northwest Imperial Empire, is the Sacramento chapter or branch, so to speak. So basically what we're saying there is that we have the Imperial Court System, which does great things all around the country, and our particular chapter of it, the CGNIE, is here to help all of our local charities. Like who, you may be wondering? Great question, I wrote that shit too. All proceeds raised will be donated to WIND Youth Services and to the Gender Health Center in Sacramento on behalf of CGNIE. Now, the WIN Youth Service provides support services and opportunities to youth experiencing homelessness, regardless of their ethnicity, gender identity, sexual orientation, sobriety status, etc. Now, the Gender Health Center is a trans and POC-led organization that provides trainings, education, trans-centered healthcare services, including a hormone clinic, PrEP prescriptions, and HIV and STD healthcare, plus so much more. Now, I haven't worked with WIN Youth Services myself, but I have worked with the Gender Health Center, and they are phenomenal. They are right next door to my favorite club, the place where I collect my paycheck, Badlands. And they are a group of wonderful people just trying to make a difference in our community. Sacramento has a very large, thriving LGBT community. We don't always get along, but for the most part, I feel like we have a really good, strong sense of community and love here, and we're trying to keep it that way. And we're trying to help out our brothers and sisters in need. So, if you want to donate, please do. You'll be helping some great causes, and yeah! I forgot who's next. So we're just gonna keep going over here and acting like I'm not scrolling through emails. God damn it, Apple, stop talking out loud. Ooh. Taste that? $7.99 AM PM. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next to the stage is Grand Duke 19 for the Imperial Court of all Alaska. Please give it up for Peter Panic!
It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? It's a neighborly day in this beauty wood, a neighborly day for a beauty. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? I have always wanted to have a neighbor just like you. I've always wanted to live in a neighborhood with you, so let's make the most of this beautiful day. Since we're together, we might as well say, would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Won't you please? Won't you please? Please won't you be my neighbor?
I've been sitting here for hours as I wish for this to start. I set my standards high in hopes they will not fall apart. It's almost like I fell asleep. My doubts have seemed to fade because I've opened up my eyes to see I'm right where I plan to be today. But only some can dream with eyes wide. There lies the fight inside it resides. And everyone, they will proclaim you a fool. And it reminds you to do anything and everything to prove them a liar. It's almost like I fell asleep. My doubts have seemed to fade because I've opened up my eyes to see I'm right where I plan to be today. Cast your nets, cast it out, and I hope to God you'll scream and shout. It's everything you wanted, maybe more. seems absurd, but devour the cynics, dismiss the critics, and mark my words. I'll regret it when you cast your nets, cast it out, and I hope to God you'll scream and shout. It's everything you wanted, maybe more. Today believe you'll be a dream catcher. Please believe you'll be a dream catcher.
I like being your television neighbor. It's such a good feeling to know you're alive. It's such a happy feeling. You're growing inside, and when you wake up ready to say, I think I'll make a snappy new day. It's such a good feeling, a very good feeling. The feeling you know that I'll be back when the week is new, and I'll have more ideas for you, and you'll have things you'll want to talk about. I will too. Be back next time. Bye.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, that was Peter Panic. I hope you're enjoying the show. I certainly am. I'm drunk as fuck, but I can still eloquently say all of my words. That's a Capricorn trait. I love a good pun name. Peter Panic, Apple Adams. And speaking of a great pun name, and a fabulous drag queen if I might add, our next entertainer is someone who kind of scares me, but simultaneously is one of my best friends in drag. And everyone in Sacramento looks up to her. She has been in the business for quite some time, but if you tell her that, she will drop into the splits to show you that she is not old. She is beautiful, she is talented, she has one of the kindest hearts imaginable, she is the prettiest linebacker in an evening gown. Please put your hands together for Empress 32 and 43 of the CGNIE, Imperial Court of Sacramento, California. The one, the only, the iconic, and the lovely, Miss Taryn Through You.
Fucking ho, what a crock of shit. We all work for Santa Claus, we've had enough, we quit. Cause we do all the fucking work while he stars in the show. Stick your Christmas up your ass, ho, ho, fucking ho. I'm Rudolph and I quit, just who's he think he is? That little fat cunt sat back in the sleigh cracking that fucking whip, and me stuck up the front of these other useless cunts. Stick your Christmas up your ass, ho, ho, fucking ho. Ho, ho, fucking ho, what a crock of shit. We all work for Santa Claus, we've had enough, we quit. Cause we do all the fucking work while he stars in the show. Stick your Christmas up your ass, ho, ho, fucking ho. And what about ourselves? We've had enough as well. Working in that freezing factory cold as fucking hell. Working till we drop with our bollocks freezing off. Stick your Christmas up your ass, ho, ho, fucking ho. Ho, ho, fucking ho, what a crock of shit. We all work for Santa Claus, we've had enough, we quit. Cause we do all the fucking work while he stars in the show. Stick your Christmas up your ass, ho, ho, fucking ho. I'm Santa Claus's wife, I know what he's really like. Sneaking into them little kids' rooms, he's a fucking pedophile. A devious old drunk, and I'm married to the cunt. So stick your Christmas up your ass, ho, ho, fucking ho. Ho, ho, fucking ho, what a for Santa Claus, we've had enough, we quit. Cause we do all the fucking work while he stars in the show. Stick your Christmas up your ass, ho ho fucking ho. Stick your Christmas up your ass, ho ho fucking ho. Stick your Christmas up your ass, ho ho fucking ho.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Tearing Through You. Now coming up next to the stage is another Sacramento icon. I'm kidding. She's pretty, she's gorgeous, she is Linda Evangelista. Linda Evangelista wishes she were her. She is fun, she is sweet. She is the drag mother to Clive Max, who hosts Max Drag. You can catch the next season coming up, season 3. So check them out on Instagram for more information, Max Drag. And she is an icon in her own right. She's gorgeous, she's stunning, she's beautiful. Please put your hands together for my co-hostess, Aurora Lot More.
When raindrops fell down from the sky, the day you left me, an angel cried. Oh, she cried. An angel cried. She cried. You love her how I move you. You love her how I touch you, my one. When all is said and done, you believe God is a woman. And I feel it after midnight, a feeling that you can't fight, my one. It lingers when we're done. You believe God is a woman. I don't wanna waste no time, yeah. You ain't got a one-track mind, yeah. Have it any way you like, yeah. And I can tell that you know I know how I want it. Ain't nobody else can relate. Boy, I like that you ain't afraid. Baby, lay me down and let's pray. I'm telling you the way I like it, how I want it, yeah. And I can be all the things you told me not to be, yeah. When you try to cover me, I keep on flourishing, yeah. And he said the universe and I'm the company is you love her how I move you. You love her how I touch you, my one. When all is said and done, you believe God is a woman. And I feel it after midnight, a feeling that you can't fight, my one. It lingers when we're done. You believe God is a woman. I tell you all the things you should know. So baby, take my hand, say this song. We can make it last, take it slow. And I can tell that you know I know how I want it, yeah. That you different from the rest. And boy, if you confess, you might get blessed. See if you deserve what comes next. I'm telling you the way I like it, how I want it, yeah. And I can be all the things you told me not to be, yeah. When you try to come for me, I keep on flourishing, yeah. And he see the universe when I'm the company is you love her how I move you. You love her how I touch you, my one. When all is said and done, you believe God is a woman. And I feel it after midnight, a feeling that you can't fight, my one. It lingers when we're done. You believe God is a woman.
it lingers when we're done. You believe God is a woman.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Aurora Lot More. Is she not incredible? Did I not say? Did I not say? Because I said. If you enjoyed that, ladies and gentlemen, please donate. I know it's hard. I know a lot of us don't have money right now. I certainly know. But if you do, if you have the extra resources, we would love it if you can contribute. You can donate here, or is it here? Here? Probably here. Donate if you can. Because let's be honest, giving feels good. And these charities are wonderful charities, and frankly, when all is said and done, my time with CGNIE was a positive one because we helped raise a lot of money for a lot of local charities that needed it. So donate if you can, and stay tuned because after the show, we're gonna calculate everything, donate it directly, and let you know how much we raised. So, having said that, we are down to our last entertainer. I know, it's sad, it's tragic. But the show must go on and then finish, because I've got places to be. I was supposed to pick up Arby's like 15 minutes ago, my bad. Ladies and gentlemen, our last entertainer of the evening is quite possibly one of the sexiest studs it has ever been my privilege to work with. He was the Danny Zuko to my Sandy. He is truly a fabulous icon. Please put your hands together for Mr. California King 2018 of Alameda and Contra Costa counties in California. He is Buster Wright. Hit it.
You done spent, I swear she must believe it's all heaven sent. Hey boy, better bring the chick around to the sad, sad truth, the dirty low down. Taught her how to talk like that. Gave her that big idea. Nothing you can't handle, nothing you ain't got. Put your money on the table, drive it off the lot. Turn on that old love light, turn a maybe to a yes. Same old schoolboy game got you into this mess. Hey son, you better get on back to town. Face the sad old truth, the dirty law down. Put those ideas in your head. I wonder. Got to have a Jones for this, Jones for that. This running with the Joneses, boy, just ain't where it's at. You're gonna come back around to the sad, sad truth, the dirty low down. Got you thinking like that, boy.
That was Buster Right Open! Did he not, though? Bust it right open! Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming out to Pride Night Presents CyberDrag Winter Wonderland. It's a long name, but it looked fabulous on the flyer. I want to thank everyone who was a part of it tonight. Thank you so much to DJ Pocket for putting this all together. I want to thank the hostess, Aurora Lot More. I want to thank everyone who donated their time and their effort to raise money tonight. I want to thank the Imperial Court System, specifically CGNIE on this one. And I want to thank all of you for coming and donating. It means the world to us. Because let's face it, it's really hard right now, and anything you can give to people who can't afford it right now means the world. In closing, I just want to tell you guys to have a fun, safe holiday, socially distance where you can. And if you have been feeling the itch, the scratch to get into drag, I got good news for you. Max Drag Season 3 is opening auditions right now. Send your applications in. You can find more information on their Instagram at Max Drag. In the meantime, I have been Apple Adams. Thank you so much for joining me, Aurora, DJ Pocket, and all these wonderful entertainers. Take care of yourselves. Happy holidays. I'm gonna get drunk.